Hello and welcome to Raven's Arcana. I am Raven, and this is your daily tarot reading. And this is going to be about introspection and self-development, so inner work. And we'll get some messages from the cards on, about what we need to focus on. I hope everyone's hanging in there and doing well, holding on. And let's see what messages that the reading has to give us. All right. So we start out with the Page of Swords, followed by the Star, and the King of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords, this is talking about having new ideas, having new thoughts, new ways of addressing everything. And this, followed by the Star card. The Star card is Aquarius energy. This is the collective. This is society. This is people. It's also representative of hope. So possibly you have been in a situation where you have lost hope. Your perceptions of the world, of society, of other people are that we are all disconnected. And this is telling you to have a new way of thinking, right? And with the King of Pentacles, this is about having control over your grounding. And what that means is that we become ungrounded when we focus on the external, on society, on everything that's going on in the world, and we become jaded. We start to judge other people. We start to look at certain situations and things that we have entered in as far as participation in events, conversations, friendships, in the external, and we lose hope in people. We lose hope in humanity. And we lose faith in ourselves to be able to integrate into new relationships, into existing relationships, into conversations. And it's just easier to remove ourselves from those situations or not even attempt to partake. Now with the Page of Cups here, this is telling you that you absolutely have access to your intuition. You're pretty spot on when it comes to judging situations and people. But this is also telling you that you are not allowing yourself to really engage in conversation, to develop new relationships, and continue to develop existing relationships. I think you're a really good judge of character, but you've allowed your perceptions, your thoughts about society, about the collective, about other people, and this is barring you from actually enjoying that part of life where you connect with others. And with the Nine of Wands, yeah, you just feel beat up. You just feel beat up by the world, beat up by relationships. I feel like there's a loss of trust there. I don't really trust anybody anymore. It's hard to be around big groups of people. You feel alone. If we're looking at the wands in this, you're leaning on your wand. This is you. This is yourself. This is when you're out in the world. And all the other wands, representative of all the other people, are kind of in the background. You feel isolated. You feel separated. You feel different. And this goes back to you not really wanting to engage with other people. But you are that Knight of Wands. You're very passionate. You do think with your heart. And in the past, you have just gone full force and accepted life and people. And you enjoy the connections. You enjoy the conversation. You enjoy surrounding yourself with people and figuring them out. Right? You don't really overthink a whole lot of things because you have a joy for life. And I think it's been missing because of a loss of hope for humanity, possibly. And underneath that page of swords, telling you to change your perceptions, really do some inner work on how you view society and people and your place in it. You definitely have a choice. You can continue to have those thoughts and ideas and perceptions and judgments, if you will, about other people, and continue to kind of isolate yourself from situations where there are a lot of people, or really engage in your relationships or attempt to develop new relationships. Or you have that choice to change, right? To get back to that passionate, loving, caring self that just went at life full force and accepted everyone, really. And underneath hope and the collective and society, that Aquarian energy, we have the Queen of Wands. That loving, compassionate / passionate person that you are. Very influential. You can change situations. So when you go into a situation, if you go to an event, if you go hang out with people, then your moods actually affect other people. You are able to share your spark, to light other people's flames that are dim or out. And you are an important part of every relationship that you are in. You are an important part of society. You are someone that changes other people for the better, changes their moods, opens their eyes. And when we talk about having control and grounding over ourselves and really reevaluating everything that's going on, underneath that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Life is always about cycles, absolutely. This card also means destiny. You came here to change other people, to affect people's moods, to lift them up, make them happy, make them think about things that they don't typically think about. And the wheel is also about growth and expansion. And it's just sharing your passion for life, sharing your experiences with other people, not isolating yourself and not feeling like you're alone and the world's just beating you up and you don't trust anyone and you don't feel like other people are giving back to you what you give to them. And with the Four of Pentacles underneath the Page of Cups, this is balancing those connections with other people, having different perceptions, ideas, less judgment about those you surround yourself with, whether it's one-on-one or a group of friends or an event or work, that will help you once you alter your perceptions and your thoughts to ground yourself, to develop new relationships, to be the person you are supposed to be, that you affect change, that you make people smile, you make people laugh, you get people up off their ass to go do something, pull them out of their shell, and share your light with them, your passion for life. Let's get some more clarification cards on this. Yeah. The Justice card. As you see, they have the Sword. New thoughts, new ideas to balance out not only yourself, but your place in society, with your friendships, with your colleagues, with your neighbors, with your family. It requires you to reevaluate your perceptions that feed into how you feel and what you think about other people. Now we have the Five of Cups here, and this would signify the loss of hope. Right? Five of Cups is loss. You don't want to invest any kind of emotions into anything because you don't trust any situations anymore. And you might not even trust yourself. You might not trust yourself, if we're talking about judgment, to make good judgments on people. You might be removed from that intuition that you definitely have. But you're shielding that off. And you're keeping a lot of stuff inside. But you need to have, with the Two of Wands, if we're talking about the collective, if we're talking about society, the world, a new vision of the world. We can't change geopolitical situations. We can't change financial situations. We can't change everything in the world. What we can change is the way that we perceive and we act in the world. Being kind to people, reaching out to people, having those conversations, filling them with hope as well, letting them know that there's someone out there that is nice, because I guarantee you there's a lot of other people that are currently looking at the world the way you look at it. And they keep their head down. They don't say please and thank you. They don't say good morning. They don't say hello. They don't smile at other people. But even that smile, even that hello, even the acknowledgement of another person will share that flame with other people. Will keep that passion for life, for existence, lit. Will restore hope. Will change everyone else's perceptions so we don't feel alone in the world and left out. We'll be able to tap back into our intuition and judge situations from an accurate, third eye position. We got to get back and we have to ground ourselves. We have to do some inner work. And the inner work here is getting back and looking at things a little bit differently, becoming less jaded, removing all of those experiences in our life that have led up to this point where we are judgmental, we stereotype people, situations, everything. We think we know. We think we're being intuitive about this is how the situation is going to play out. I'm not even going. I'm not even participating. This is how this person is going to react. I know they're going to say this to me. I don't even want to put myself in that situation. But we have to remove that way of thinking. We have to have a different vision of the world, different thoughts, perceptions, ideas. And that requires a refresh and kind of cleaning the slate so we can get back, be that queen of wands that makes other people smile, makes other people laugh, helps to fill them with joy, and bring something to the table that we can share. Now you have a choice. You can continue to have your ideas, your thoughts, your perceptions, your judgments of the world. I think you will remain with a feeling of loss, a feeling of hope. If we're looking at the Five of Cups and we're looking at, in reference to the Star card, about society and about other people, you can definitely stay in that. You have a choice. You have free will. But I don't think it's going to be positive for you. I think you will continue to lose hope. I think you will continue to feel a sense of loss, a sense of isolation. So do a little bit of work, get in your head, and bring that joy. Bring that passion, bring that energy, share it with other people, and balance some things out. Well, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you hanging out. If you dig the video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you like the content and you are not subscribed, you can subscribe, and you can also hit the notification bell if you'd like to get notifications when I release new material. And yeah, take care of yourself and have an amazing day.